Well, hello everybody. This reading is going to be for the week of May 6th, 2024. Sorry that I missed a week last week with these videos, but my life got in the way. You know, sometimes that happens. I hope everyone made it out of April fairly unscathed, considering the crazy astrological weather we had. This week is way more mellow. In fact, there's hardly anything going on in the skies except for a new moon in Taurus on May 8th. And new moons are wonderful for dreaming big or making a goal. Since it's in Taurus, I would suggest maybe doing a financial goal for yourself. Something that if you achieve it, it'll be some sort of treat or practical magic. Or maybe paying something off that gives you more freedom, right? All right, let's see what the cards want to tell us this week. So we start out with this energy of the Four of Pentacles. This is just sort of the overarching energy for the week, and going along with like a Taurus new moon, which is more, you know, earthbound and practical in some ways. This also is an earth energy. What it is it's about the pull that we sometimes go through between security and growth, right? This is saying just respect your money, but don't hoard your money, okay? But don't go out and spend it all either. On a more sort of psychological level, it says don't forfeit growth for staying in your comfort zone. Now, we're not supposed to always be uncomfortable, but definitely we should not have the goal of our existence to just be comfortable, right? We want to get into places that are unknown, that are exciting, that make us expand. So this is for each of you to think about in your own lives. Where are some places that maybe you can push yourself, right? Be brave to expand into new places. Okay, what else do we need to know about the week of May 6th? Oh boy. Okay. Oh. Well, we start out with an energy that is not always the most fun, but I'm happy to say it's where we're starting and it's not where we're ending. By the end of the week, we are in the Wheel of Fortune, which is awesome and very cosmic. When I look at this, it's telling a story, and it's talking about what we do or how we act when we have something like a disappointment or a heartbreak or a situation that just isn't working out the way we want. And you know, how do you deal with that? Are you a control freak? Do you not show anything? Or do you suddenly make a plan to take control of the situation that maybe you can't control? It's an interesting juxtaposition between an emotional situation and how you deal with it. Now, for some of you, when I look at this, it's saying that you may be dealing with a dominating personality that is causing you some discomfort or distress. Now, if we go back to the first card this week, which was the Four of Pentacles, are you staying in a situation that is uncomfortable, not working out for you, or distressing because you know it and you're afraid of the unknown? Definitely something to think about for some of you. We all deserve to be respected and loved. Do not, if possible, stay connected to a toxic personality. Moving forward, we have this beautiful card that goes well with the new moon of visions. It's a card of being a visionary, right? In order sometimes for us to move forward, we want to have a vision of what we want things to look like. So how do you do that? Well, you talk to your friends, you journal, you actually make some time to be like, hey, where do I want to be? And if you're dealing with a situation like this that is not working out for you, it helps to get clear about what would work out for you. In tandem, sort of a message for all of us from our guides this week is that we never stop growing. Here we have the Hanged Man. The Hanged Man is a person who is in the middle of a transition. The past is done. The future isn't here yet. Where are we going? Who are we? Sometimes there's a bit of a, I don't know if I want to say an identity crisis, but for some people it is. For other people, for some of us, it's literally all of a sudden you realize something that you always liked, you're sort of bored with. Or you just suddenly, for some reason, want to change things up. So use that new moon to envision maybe what those changes are. You know, you have to listen to yourself. What I will say is when you have both the Seven of Cups with the Wheel of Fortune, this is where we get into territory that I call cosmic technology. This is when you suddenly get a vision of something that you want, and each one of these cups is a possible different path, a different vision, and you choose one, and you decide, I am actually going to try and get this thing. The minute you get clear on what you want and you start going for what you want, it's like the Wheel of Fortune gets programmed. It's like, aha, now I know what to do. Because things like synchronicity, kismet, lucky breaks, unseen opportunities that out of the blue come your way, that is what the Wheel of Fortune guides. And that's how we sort of walk into that territory, is we sort of know what we want, we're trying to get what we want, so when the opportunity comes, we can take it. Over here in the relationship sector, wow, there's some big energies here, right? We have the Death card and the Hermit card. So what I would say is that, you know, the first half of this week, we're really moving into that new moon. That's usually a good time to let something go. Now that could be a relationship, that could be anything. The Hermit here is saying, you know, what is your guiding light? Well, your guiding light is you. So you need to get clear on where you are going. And of course, this card, the Death card, it's just really about sometimes a fork in the road. Because if you take one path, you're not taking the other path, right? And that's the Death. This sort of goes hand in hand with the Seven of Cups. Sometimes people get sort of frozen because they have so many ideas and they're afraid if they go and actually put energy in this idea and they get on this path, then, oh my God, that means all the other paths are done for good and they just don't want to make the choice. Well, everybody, you can always change your mind. We just oftentimes don't know what we don't know. Sometimes you have to actually try and go do it. And if it doesn't work, well, get back out again. Now, society doesn't teach us that it's okay to do that, but it absolutely is a part of personal growth. This whole week is really focused on personal growth. The Hermit is about personal growth because that's about inner journeying. The Hanged Man is about personal growth because that's about internal transformation. Death is about personal growth because it means letting outdated things go, outdated identities of self go. These are huge cards. for such a quiet week. So listen to yourself and know that the universe has your back, okay? So I hope that you have a lovely week. And if you're around somebody toxic, it's better to move into unknown territory than stick around. All right, bye-bye.